All praises and glory to Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah Yahawah Shah, Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah Yahawah Shah, Yahawah Bahashim Yahawah Shah Kakrakadash. Praise your holy name. You're so beautiful and worthy to be praised. We'd like to give double honors to them elders at Great Millstone, on down to them youngsters that's preaching this word sincerely with no gimmicks. And we're going into understanding, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. You're going to have that in times of Jacob's trouble. You got to hold on to this word, these scriptures that's going to be floating in your mind and mean something. Sirach. We're going to start from the prologue of wisdom of Yahawah Shah, the son of Sirach. Whereas many great things have been delivered unto us by the law and the prophets, and by others that have followed their steps. For the which things Israel ought to be commanded for learning and wisdom, and whereof not only the reader must need become skillful themselves, but also they that desire to learn be able to profit them which are without, both by speaking and writing. My grandfather Yahawah Shah, when he had much given himself to the reading of the law and the prophets and other books of our fathers, and had gotten therein good judgment, was drawn on also himself to write some things pertaining to learning and wisdom, to the intent that those which are desired of learning and are addicted to these things might profit much more in living according to the law. Wherefore let me entreat you to read it with favor and attention, and to pardon us where we may seem to come short of some words which we have labored to interpret. For the same things uttered in Hebrew and translated into other tongues have not the same force in them. And not only these things, but the books have no small difference when they are spoken in their own language. So they don't have that kick, that force, when it's translated. That's why, we go into the Strong's G's and get the definition in Hebrew to learn, the full definitions of these words. To learn them, go into, this what this means. Look up words. Okay. Because it ain't gonna just tell you. You gotta learn and listen. Like, okay, let me see what this means. Sirach chapter 1. All wisdom comes from the Lord, King Almighty Yahawah. And one brother, I left a comment on the board. Good lesson, brother, to an elder. And the brother, he told me, he left a comment, hey, he's of much more respect than that. Give him more respect than that. He's an elder, So instead of me catching feelings, getting all uptight, I analyzed and like, yeah, he right. He is an elder, and we learn from him, And then I went to sleep, and woke up, and then I thought, since they give, he told me to give that reverence to that man, even though the elders all our brothers. You know, we're all brothers. But since he told me to give that reverence to the elder, how much more should I give to the Lord? You know, instead of, saying, um, Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai, or when I read through and say his name, say, like when I read, all wisdom comes from the Lord. But instead of saying all wisdoms come from the Lord, give the Lord reference too. All wisdoms comes from the Lord Almighty, great, everlasting, great to be feared, the King of terror, Yahweh, and is with him forever. Who can number the sands of the sea and drops of the rain and the days of eternity? So now, even when I, begin to pray, I'm going to give the Lord King Almighty, everlasting, King of terror, Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, reference like that, Put that in, put them into my prayers now, and I like to, thank that brother, for reproving me, for checking me, telling me, give more reference to the elder. Now I'm going to, put that in my life and give that reference to the Lord Almighty, everlasting, straight, great to be feared, Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, So, let's get a few, Proverbs 24:5. We're going to start from 3. The wisdom is in a house built, and by understanding it is established, and by knowledge shall the chambers be filled with all precious and pleasant riches. So that house, the wisdom, a house is built. And we're going to say that our body is the house. And by understanding it is established, so by underestablished, this house is built. And by knowledge shall the chamber be filled with all precious and pleasant riches. So these chambers in this house, it's going to be all type of precious and pleasant riches. A wise man is strong, yea, a man of knowledge increases strength. For by wise counsel thou make thy war, and in multitude of counsel there is safety. So a wise man is, yea, a man of knowledge increases strength. So, when sometimes, brothers, get on you, reapprove you, take that, for a stepping stone, not to get upset and like say, well, who is he to tell me something, Well, what that brother, he sees something that you ain't seeing, He trying to help you out to increase your knowledge and give you more understanding. Proverbs 1:5. A wise man will hear and will increase learning, and a man of understanding shall attain unto wise counsel. So that was wise counsel that brother gave me through the comment board, it wasn't nothing, you're gonna People gonna tell you things, you know, and a wise man will hear and will increase in learning. So now it increased me in learning by referencing the Most High name, you know, giving more respect to the Most High, you know, Lord King Almighty, great to be feared, King of terror, Yahawah, by Hashem Yahawah Shah. Proverbs 9:9. Give instruction to a wise man, and he will be yet wiser. Teach a just man, and he will increase in learning. You know? So that's what us brothers need to do instead of, you know, trying to fight each other. When a brother, you know, tell you something or try to hip you to something or pull your coattail, you know. Don't take it as, oh, who is he to tell me something, you know. Give instruction to a wise man, and he will be yet wiser. Teach a just man, and he will increase in learning. You know, so how about that? So, you know, this is to get us through, you know, because this Jacob's trouble is here, you know. They putting all their peas in a pot, you know. You know, they backed up in the corner. They know Yahawah Shah is on the way. So they got to strike. You know, they got the military, you know, in order. They got the vaccine together. They know where to put the roadblocks at. You know, they got buses to ship you to FEMA camps, you know. They got everything ready for you, you know. So if you don't have this wise counsel, you're going to get caught up. And if you can't listen or be re-improved by a brother, you know, Matthew 13:12. For whosoever has, to him shall be given, and he shall have more abundant. But whosoever has not, from him shall be taken away, even that he has it. You know? So, for whosoever has, to him shall be given, and he shall have more abundantly. So, whoever has, you know, and give it out, you know, give that knowledge and wisdom and understanding out. But whosoever has not, from him shall be taken away, even that he has had. So you got wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, and you just holding on to it and not giving it out, it's going to be taken away from you, you know. John 12:43. For they love the praise of man more than the praise of Lord King Almighty Yahawah. You know? So some men, they love, you know, the praise of man, you know, to get the praise of man instead of the praise of our Almighty, most to be feared King of terror, Yahawah. Proverbs 2:6. For the Lord giveth wisdom, out of his mouth cometh knowledge and understanding. Sirach. Sirach chapter 2. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord King Almighty Yahawah, prepare thy soul for temptation. Set thy heart upright and constantly endure, and make not haste in time of trouble. Cleave unto him, and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. Whosoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a lower estate. And right now we in a lower estate. You know, we ain't at the top of the hill. You know, we ain't doing it big. For gold is tried in fire, and acceptable man in the furnace of adversity. So that was just a quick, knowledge, wisdom, and understanding to give to the brothers, because we facing some big time trouble in Jacob's trouble. This ain't gonna be no walk in the park. Them Peckerwood honkies got something ready for you. They've been planning, plotting. Yes, they have. Psalms 83 and 3. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against the hidden ones. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more remembered. So that's what they didn't got into crafty counsel. They got this vaccine ready for you. Yeah. They ready and willing to give you 3 and 4 doses. They gonna have roadblocks. They gonna be taking children, separating them from their parents. They gonna be tracking you through your phone. So the men of the Lord gonna have to go off the grid and throw them phones away. Yes. Yes, you're going to have to throw them phones away, when that time comes. You're going to have to get rid of that phone. Yes. So with all praises and glory, we're going to give to Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah Yahawah Shah. Well, one more verse. One more verse comes. Yes. 2nd Ezra 16 and 40. O my people, hear my word. Make you ready to the battle. And in those days, evil be even as pilgrims upon the earth. So, and in those days, evil mean bad times. Be even as pilgrims upon the earth. So when when you toss them phones away, you're gonna have to be like a pilgrim upon the earth. Yes. So get your backpack ready, not just any backpack. Get one of them camping backpacks, the big ones, and get you a few supplies, get you one of them Walmart tents, a $26 tent, get you a propane, little cooking thing for you can cook a little something, and a few protein cans, what else, a thing for water, one of them igloos for water, one of those things that you can put on the stove, but we're not gonna have a stove and heat up water, Get you a few items, you know, because you're going to have to live like a pilgrim. You know, so if you got a little change, you know, it's best for you to go to the nearest camping thing and get you ready, you know, for the battle. For these evils, these bad times are on the way. All praises to Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah Yahawah Shah. Shalom.